contact. He stays strong and powers through.
And stolen by Anthony. And he's all alone. And Anthony slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Chamberlain, following the bucket by Brooklyn. On the wing, Richardson, covered by Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. Davis can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 5. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Both free throws good from Booker.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
The home team calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
With your dance team, make some noise.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Davis. With the floater. And the layup is up and in.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Outside Ingram. Here's Anthony. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Now, just such a high percentage look, but with Melo, it's almost just a given. Tough to stop.
Down low. Here's Harrington. Brooklyn pulls it in. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Oh! Get you some! Show us some power!
And a big-time jam right there.
Well, how about that throw down? Anthony giving the fans their money's worth.
Anthony's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Takes it inside. Ellis softly drops in the floater.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
And Ingram has got the ball here for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. Ewing passes to Anthony. Knocks down the triple. Anthony's got 11 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Richardson. 5 points in the game. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. He's got 7. Brooklyn leading by 8. Manning passes to Ewing. Chamberlain pulls it in. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Anthony against Richardson. There's a screen. Here's Ellis. Outside for Davis. That three's off the mark. A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for Brooklyn. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
We've got Smith, and it's Barnes in at the 4. And for Brooklyn, they've got D'Angelo Russell. Also Russell Westbrook out there. Brandon Ingram out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Manning in at power forward. It's his first trip to the line, and the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Russell. And here's Smith. Outside Barnes. And there's a pick. There's the triple. Rebounded by Ingram. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Keenan driving in. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Here's Smith. Richardson with a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Foyle. Richardson against Russell. Tries it from 19. Richardson, no good. And Brooklyn with possession here for 3. And Russell is good for 3. So Russell's got 5 now.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
The home team calls timeout. On defense, the visiting team. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Anthony.
Well, when active and engaged on the defensive end, you can see what D'Angelo Russell is capable of.
Anthony's gotten about everything to drop, shooting 6 of 7. Here's Ellis. On the wing, Richardson. Pass to Azubuike to the inside. The kick out to Richardson. 4 on the clock. Lopez with the steal. Here's Lewis. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Here's Ellis. Guarded by Russell. Shot to stop the run. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ellis has got his second basket.
Well, you cannot allow Monte Ellis to get going from the mid-range. He's so efficient from that spot on the floor.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Davis against Russell. Here's Harrington. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Davis, the pass to Richardson. Here's Ellis. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Lewis has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Richardson, the pass to Davis. Three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 15. That shot is good, Lewis. Lewis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Richardson for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Anthony. Second chance effort. Harrington with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Richardson. Shoots over Lopez. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Lopez finds Ingram. And here's Anthony, guarded by Richardson. Anthony, the pass to Booker. Hits the three-pointer. Booker's got 5.
Devin Booker ready on the opportunity to take any 3 he gets. That is pretty.
Davis with it. Outside Richardson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 15 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Anthony. No luck on that one. Good D by Richardson. Here's Chamberlain. Nifty move. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so it's Brooklyn liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back to the game. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And so Davis will bring it up for the Warriors. Down by 15. We've got Jackson, and it's Ellis in at the shooting guard position. Davis, the pass to Ellis. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Deflected! And for Brooklyn, Anthony is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Ewing in at the center position. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Well, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
And for the Warriors, we've got Davis, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Richardson, that's good.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient. It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
No good off the glass. Brooklyn leading by 14. Here's Ewing. Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. The home team calls timeout. Lopez has gone 4 of 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Here's Davis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. These are his first free throws of the game. He's off on the second. Pass to Anthony. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Home team basketball.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside Davis. To the paint. Here's the teardrop. Brooklyn pulls it in. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Anthony. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Anthony's got 15 points.
As soon as Melo sees you lean back just a bit, he's going to look for that pull-up and make you pay as he did there.
A nice shot by Booker. And Brooklyn leads by 19.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Davis, the pass to Ellis. Over Anthony. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Jackson. To the left wing. Here's Chamberlain. Left side Davis. 5 on the clock. Over Booker. Davis can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 19. A little mid-range shot is up. Here's Ewing. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 6 points for him.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Here's Ellis. He's guarded by Anthony. Left side Davis. Shoots over Booker. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
And here's Ingram outside. No good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the dunk by Jackson.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Lopez. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living.
Oh, there's the alley. And here comes the break. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Richardson. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Outside Ingram. This one for 3. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Richardson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Davis with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Richardson. The 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Now here's Ingram. Guarded closely. Basket's good. Ingram's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Inside. Here's Chamberlain. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And so it's Brooklyn out in front by 19 going into the break. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. On the floor for Brooklyn. They've got Anthony. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Manning in at the 4. Russell's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Here's Ellis. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Westbrook. Here's Russell. Up and in on the layup.
You know, to me, it's huge when D'Angelo gets to the glass. This guy has the ability to use his athleticism to his advantage.
Jackson outside. Pass to Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Unable to get that one.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Westbrook finds Anthony. Oh, my goodness!
Good night.
Cocked it back and fired it home.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless. Man, I'm speechless. Ellis passes to Foyle. Here's Azubuike. Pass to Jackson. They need this. That shot missing. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. And Foyle pulls it down.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Ellis, pounded by Westbrook. Ellis passes to Foyle. Counted.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Pass to Anthony. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Azubuike. Here's Ellis. Jackson for three. Russell with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Three-pointer, Anthony. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Yeah, you feel helpless as a defender because Melo is in such a zone. You can double-team him, throw your best defender at him. It doesn't matter.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Shot clock at 5, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Lewis has checked in for Brooklyn.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The drive by Lopez. Oh, got that one up quick. Lopez has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor, and finding his open teammate.
The kick out to Richardson. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On defense, the visiting team. Outside Davis. Looking to get back on track. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Lopez. The rebound by Jackson. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Up top, Davis. Outside Richardson. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Keenan. Banked it in off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Richardson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Lewis.
Shooting for the away team, Brook Lopez.
And he makes the first.
When he's healthy, Brook Lopez is someone you have to game plan for. This is a huge presence on the floor who uses his length, his size to great advantage.
And so Davis will bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Ellis. Westbrook comes with a double. Davis from long range. Westbrook with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Lopez. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Jackson outside. Wide open look. Brooklyn pulls it in. It's Lopez, high post. Davis on him. And Lopez gets it to go.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
So we see Brooklyn get the win here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Kings going up against Brooklyn. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now Sacramento starting 5. We've got Weber. Christie is out there with Robertson. Then there's Divac, and it's Stojakovic in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, they've got Ewing. Devin Booker out there with Anthony. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. Now here's Booker. Here's Anthony driving in. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Weber kicks to Stojakovic. Robertson against Anthony. Robertson left side. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Divac. Here's Christie. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Ewing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Christie. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Robertson. Rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Divac, the pass to Stojakovic. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Shot's good by Anthony.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here's Divac. Here's Weber. Misses the 3. Booker finds Anthony. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Oh, great job by Anthony, keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Robertson. Brooklyn with the rebound. It's Ingram on the wing. To the inside. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist from Ingram.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Sacramento again missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Jackson is checked in for the Kings. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside to Weber. Jackson looking around. Shot clock at 6. Robertson outside. Here's Weber. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
And while the arc isn't a focus of Weber's game, he is more than able to knock those down when given a chance.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Ido Turkoglu's checked in for Peja Stojakovic. Booker against Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Devin Booker. The Kings shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Brooklyn leading by 3. Pass to Manning. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, that's an unselfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
1:35 left in the first quarter. Now here's Jackson. A floater, and Ewing with the block. Anthony on the wing, from past the arc, hands it from downtown. Anthony's got 7 points in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Robertson against Anthony. Robertson can't get it to go. And so Booker will bring it up for Brooklyn. They're leading by 8. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the length of Ingram is a real problem for defenses, which is why he's often fouled.
Brooklyn making some changes. Adebayo is checked in for Ewing. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Booker. Then for the Kings, Pollard, he's checked in for Divac. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Weber. And Bibby subbed in for Robertson. Here's Ingram. Sacramento able to drain the three. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And when you've got Ingram's length and reach, you gotta throw it down.
Westbrook against Jackson. Rebound, Brooklyn. And so it's Brooklyn in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Russell Westbrook out there with Russell. Then it's Lewis. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Lewis. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 35.
And here's Jackson. Here's Pollard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And the shot goes in. Ingram's got 6.
And he's got the length and size to do damage inside. They just want him to keep adding good weight.
And here's Turkoglu from the arc. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Westbrook against Jackson. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots. Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
So both teams making some changes here. Timeout called by the Kings.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Anthony's checked in for Brooklyn. Weber, he's checked in for the Kings. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Stojakovic. Again, the miss by the Kings. Brooklyn leading by 10. Anthony dishes to Lopez. Takes it off the glass. Lopez has got his second bucket.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
To halt the run, and Weber throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Anthony. It's hauled in by Stojakovic.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Sacramento making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. Pass to Christie. Weber kicks to Stojakovic. His three-pointers off the mark. So it's Brooklyn now. Anthony can't hit. Weber against Ingram. Weber the pass to Robertson. Pass to Stojakovic. Again, the miss by the King.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brooklyn leading by 12. Here's Anthony. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 9 points for Carmelo Anthony.
You know, it just doesn't seem to bother him. Melo is able to maintain his focus when he's attacking the basket. It's almost like the defense wasn't even there.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Weber. Knocks down the three ball. Weber's got 10 points in the game.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Sacramento trails by 13. Pass to Christie. And another three for Sacramento.
And the three-point shot of Christie, so dangerous. A very capable shooter when the D gives him space.
Here's Lewis trying to get open as Lopez. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Lewis has got his first 2 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
26 seconds left in the first half. Here's Robertson. Nice D from Russell. Brooklyn leading by 12. The three from Anthony. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. Here's Robertson. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Christie checking out the group for Rick Edelman to start this second half. Christie is out there with Robertson. Then there's Stojakovic. Then it's Divac. And it's Weber in at the 4.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
It's rebounded by Robertson. Sacramento trails by 10. Stojakovic the pass to Christie. Robertson outside. Launches from deep. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And there's Patrick Ewing on the assist by Lopez. 6 points for Patrick Ewing.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Pass to Stojakovic. Launches it. They get it back. Brooklyn leading by 12. Ingram finds Lopez. Here's Ewing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. That's good from Ewing. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Booker with it. Picked up by Robertson. Ewing can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Looking to end his cold spell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Devin Booker.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
Both good from the line that time. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Robertson kicks to Weber. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Divac. Now here's Robertson. Clock at 6. Weber inside. Lopez covering. Good D by Lopez. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close. Capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
Sacramento trails by 16. Here's Christie. He's looking for Divac and finds him. Robertson outside. Pass to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, always a guy that can score the basketball. And once he gets going, it is tough to slow him down.
Here's Ewing. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Jackson, he's checked in for Christie. That's good from Ewing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Kings. 17-point game. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Russell, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Robertson outside. Inside. And he stays with it.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Brooklyn leading by 15. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. That's tipped, taken away by Anthony. Here's Ingram, and slammed up by Ingram.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Stojakovic dishes to Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell. The Kings have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And the second free throw, good. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Fade away. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Outside Jackson. He wants a screen on Russell. Jackson. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's Ewing. Lays it up and banks it in. Ewing's got 9 points here in the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Divac kicks to Stojakovic. Brooklyn making some changes. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Ewing. Edwards comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Russell. Pollard, he's checked in for the Kings. Turkoglu comes in for Weber. Adebayo passes to Mann. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside Edwards. Charity stripe shot. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Sacramento trails by 20. Robertson outside. The shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Brooklyn leading by 20. We've got Russell Westbrook. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. Anthony is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Keenan in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Westbrook against Bibby. It's deflected. Here's Keenan. And he uses the glass on the layup. Keenan's got his first points of the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Here's Christie. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
And free throw good from Weber. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Brooklyn leading by 20. Here's Lopez, and he banks in the lane.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living.
Timeout, Sacramento. Walls is checked in for Sacramento. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Weber outside. Pass to Christie. Here's Pollard. Lopez covering. Clock at 4. Here's Christie. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
A truly selfless player. Weber loves to score, but he also wants to see the rest of his team get involved.
And it's Keenan missing. And Brooklyn making a change here. Ewing's checked in. And then for Sacramento, Evans is checked in for Pollard. And it's Jackson in for Bibby. Jackson dishes to Divac. Pass to Christie. Shoots. Again, the miss by the Kings. And it's Anthony with the ball for Brooklyn. Here's Lopez. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You have to wrap Brook Lopez up, right? Because this guy's so adept at using those long arms to get his shot off.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Ingram comes in for Edwards. And it's Devin Booker in for Russell Westbrook. Sacramento also making some changes. Stojakovic is checked in for Wallace. And it's Robertson in for Jackson. Stojakovic with it. Throws it up high. Weber can't hit.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't good.
It was a really good thought, for sure. But the lob has got to be better than that. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That will be foul number 5 on him. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Poke loose. Stolen by Westbrook. Floats it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Robertson up top. He's covered by Westbrook. No coverage that time. Christie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Outside Edwards. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Keenan the pass to Adebayo. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Robertson with it. Picked up by Edwards. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Sacramento has possession. Weber kicks to Robertson. To the paint. Here's Divac. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Here's Keenan. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Sinks the triple. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. Plays it up off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Stojakovic. And another 3 for Sacramento. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Christie with the rebound. Now Divac. Robertson outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he jams it with authority. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And one...
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Anthony is out there with Booker. Then there's Ewing. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. And for the Suns, Marion out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Durant. And it's Nash in at the point. With Steve Nash and Devin Booker partnered up, Greg in the backcourt, this team is in excellent hands.
No doubt. Nash is a passing genius who can manipulate the defense at will. And Booker is a next-level scorer who has a knack for hitting the tough shots. And they're both equally gifted playing on and off the ball.
Yeah, this sounds like a dream duo for Suns fans, doesn't it?
And a nightmare duo for the opposition.
Now Kevin Durant, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. 2 points, that one goes.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
Here's Anthony. Offensive rebound. Pass to Lopez. And here's Ewing, guarded by Stoudemire. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Phoenix. We play just over a minute here in the first. Booker against Nash. Booker outside. Offline with his 3. Anthony against Booker. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Sean Merritt.
And the talents of Anthony on full display, mercilessly baiting the defender.
Both free throws good from Anthony.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Stoudemire. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
And this is where Stoudemire's feast, and it's why his teammates look to get him the rock down low.
Anthony down low, guarded by KD. Anthony with the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Lopez with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Well, it's always good to see big guys like Ewing aggressively and forcefully take it to the rim and throw it down.
And so here's Phoenix, trailing by 2. Down low, and it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Now here's Durant. Following the miss by Brook Lopez. And the three ball is good.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Richardson, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Brooklyn making a change here. Brooklyn trails by 3. Ingram outside. Anthony in the corner. Good on the triple. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Nash the pass to Durant. Booker right side. Durant feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Ewing. And stolen by Nash. Durant with it. Now guarded by Booker. Durant kicks to Stoudemire. Durant wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. And Ewing has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Anthony finds Ewing. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Ewing's got his second basket of the game.
You know, with his size, skills, mobility, and touch, Patrick Ewing is the perfect option near the basket.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Suns, Outlaws checked in, and it's Johnson in for Quentin Richardson. Barbosa passes to Booker. Back to Barbosa. To the middle. Wants to get it to KD and does. Rebound, Brooklyn. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And this is why you can't give Anthony a lane, because this guy will run all over you.
Johnson outside. It's Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Back to Johnson. Left side, KD. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
KD against Booker. Durant, good.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Here's Ewing. And it's KD with the rebound. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
Carmelo Anthony getting it done for Brooklyn. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. Hunter is out there with Durant. Then there's Barbosa. Then it's Quentin Richardson. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Phoenix making some changes. Outlaws checked in. And it's Marion in for Joe Johnson. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Lopez is checked in.
Second team foul.
Westbrook against Barbosa. Richardson kicks to Barbosa. Here's Durant. Going up high. Kevin Durant.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
Inside, here's Lopez. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
A wide-open look here for Marion. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And it's huge when Marion is making his threes. Really opens up this offense.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Russell. Reverses, and he sinks the layup. Russell's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Barbosa passes to Hunter. KD against Ingram. No good from Durant.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
The Suns making a switch here. Hooker's checked in.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
Here he goes. They get the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's Keenan, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Oh, that's a nice play there by Barbosa. Handing it off to a ready scorer when things aren't open for him. And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Barbosa against Russell. Barbosa dishes to Marion. Pass to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Clever pass by Marion, moving the ball when his shot isn't there.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 6-point game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
So for the Suns, Outlaws checked in, and it's Johnson in for Durant. Adebayo is checked in for Brooklyn. Devin Booker comes in for Brandon Ingram, and the Suns call their first time out of the game. Johnson surveying the floor. Puts one up, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The moment that Joe Johnson steps on the court, he's got one thought: bucket.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Brooklyn, and Johnson drops them both. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Lopez, up again, and staying with the play, Lopez. Lopez has got 7.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Westbrook against Nash. Going inside over Westbrook. Nash can't get it to go. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Booker racing in for the shot.
Tell you what, he's not just a spot-up shooter. Booker's got great versatility to his game.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They trail by 11. Nash left side. Johnson kicks to Marion. 5 on the clock. Here's Outlaw. Booker pulls it in. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Lopez, not to be denied. Nice, strong finish there.
Nash with no one around. And the Suns miss again. Brooklyn leading by 13. Booker with it. Guarded now by Nash. It's good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Westbrook. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Nash outside.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And so Nash nails both of them. 8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Durant with the steal. Here's Marion. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Brooklyn, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And stolen by Booker. And Brooklyn, look at who they've got Anthony. Brook Lopez is out there with Ingram. Then there's Ewing. And it's Booker in at the 1.
And Booker flashing his athleticism. What a dunk there by the young guard.
Stoudemire with a screen on Booker. Stoudemire outside. Pass to KD. Lock at 6. And it's Marion. That time on the assist by Durant. Marion's got 6.
That unique-looking jumper of Marion's, I mean, it's more effective than it is pretty.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Nash against Booker from outside the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Ewing's got 5 rebounds tonight. No good from Booker. Phoenix trails by 16. Durant inside. He's covered by Ingram. Back to KD. Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Shot from free throw range. And Anthony gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And here's Nash outside. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Ewing's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lopez finds Ewing. Shoots. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
A nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here's Booker. And Devin Booker in the paint.
Excellent work in close by Booker, showing how composed he is down there, too.
And so Booker will bring it up for Brooklyn. Lopez from long range. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Nash outside. Anthony against Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Over Anthony. Booker, no good. Brooklyn leading by 18. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got 7 points for the quarter.
And, you know, when Lopez gets it rolling early, he can put up some big numbers.
Nash outside. KD against Ingram. And here's KD for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Ewing. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. 1:32 left to play in the third. Shots good by Booker. Booker's got 8 points.
Excellent work in close by Booker, showing how composed he is down there, too.
Nash against Booker. Booker with the screen for Nash. Ingram with the steal. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
That was not easy, but Lopez is solid at playing through contact.
59 seconds left in the third. Phoenix calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Brook Lopez.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
So for the Suns, Hunter's checked in for Stoudemire. Richardson comes in for Marion. And it's Barbosa in for Booker. Here's Nash. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Nash has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Manning. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Love when Manning goes up with that kind of power. When he does that, he can be dominant inside.
It's Richardson on the wing. Hits the 3-point bomb. Richardson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Edwards from the arc. Here's Manning. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Nice job from Manning to work himself into position for that offensive rebound.
Phoenix making some changes. Outlaws checked in. And Marion subbed in for Nash. And here are the Suns now. Tipped away. Here's Keenan. And that one is hammered home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Brook Lopez has been leading the charge tonight for Brooklyn. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Marion. Count it.
He can play inside, too. Marion knows how to use his frame to get the advantage.
Marion's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. Booker out there with Jackson. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Marion, and it's Outlaw in at the center position. Here's Booker. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Known for being a terrific mid-range shooter, Booker is somebody you've got to defend tightly at all times.
Manning the pass to Adebayo. To the paint. Out to Edwards. Here's Keenan. Richardson cover. And it's Keenan missing. On the wing, Jackson. Marion outside. Outside Jackson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jackson's got his first basket.
Good work from Jackson doing damage inside. The defense just unable to keep up with it.
Drills it from outside.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Marion outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Keenan. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And that's that in-between distance for some guys. Booker showing how comfortable he is from the mid-range.
Pass to Keenan. Outside, Russell. Off target with his three. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Suns. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Lewis checked in for Brooklyn. Westbrook comes in for Russell. So it's Phoenix now. Booker dishes to Marion. The three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Edwards inside. Richardson cover. Lewis with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Lewis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Defense has to be careful with Lewis at the arc. A guy won't hesitate to fire if given space.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Richardson. And it's Phoenix's ball. And Booker kicks to Richardson.
Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Lewis, and he drives in, hangs in midair, and converts on the double clutch layup.
A lot of strength behind Lewis's drive there. He was not going to let the defense stop him.
Now here's Nash. Booker in the corner. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Lewis, right side. Good on the bucket. Lewis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Nice job inside that time by Rashard Lewis, recognizing he had the advantage and attacked.
Nash outside. Durant sets a screen for Nash. No good on the three.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. Just taking advantage of his body. Lewis absorbing the blow before finishing that one.
Nash against Westbrook. Marion outside. Here's KD. And he can't bank that one in. Brooklyn with the ball. Lewis passes to Manning. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Nash against Westbrook. Booker outside. Nash kicks to Durant. 36 seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The Suns need to get a shot off. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's Lewis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The first one falls.
At the line for your home team,
and Nash makes both of them. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here's Keenan. No good from outside. Westbrook against Nash. Durant in the corner. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. We'll watch Los Angeles in this one as they go up against Brooklyn. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Fox. Magic Johnson is out there with Jones. Then there's Ori, and it's Shaq in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, Ewing is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Anthony. And it's Booker in at the point. Now here's Anthony. Booker in the corner. Ingram kicks to Anthony. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. Shaq with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. A rebound by Ewing. Lopez drives in, and Lopez throws it down.
And I love when Lopez attacks like this, putting his size and long strides to great use there.
Johnson outside. Pass to Shaq. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him. They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Jones, no luck. Here's Anthony. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Jones looking for an opening. Johnson with it. Takes it inside, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Outside Anthony, jacks up a three, drops in the tray. Anthony's got 5 now.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
And finished off by O'Neal.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done. Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
The offensive rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Several teams changing it up here. Shaq's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. And here's Anthony for 3. It's good from long range. Anthony's got a couple of threes now in the first for Brooklyn.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now here's Johnson.
2 minutes.
Pass to Ori. Outside, Jones. Screen by O'Neal for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Manning. Here's Ewing. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Booker against Van Exel. Booker, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
1:07 left in the first quarter of the game.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Booker throws it down.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
And here is Van Exel. He has yet to score. Into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Campbell is checked in for Shaq. Davis comes in for Ori. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Johnson.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Anthony. Good. Nice job down low. Anthony's got 10.
Oh, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Ingram against Fisher. The screen from Campbell. Fisher, the pass to Campbell. And Ewing with the block. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Russell, he's checked in for Anthony. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Booker. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
So good at finding the angles of drive. Westbrook is as fast as he is agile.
And a wide open look for Fisher. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Ingram. The layup off target. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Davis is out there with Jones. Then there's Campbell. Then there's Van Exel. And it's Fisher in at the shooting guard position. Down low, little turnaround, and Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Brooklyn?
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running. And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Brooklyn making a change here. Lopez is checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Fox, he's checked in for Van Exel. Fisher against Westbrook. Jones for three. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Jones has got 6.
He likes to shoot from back there. He's steady Eddie for a reason.
And that one's good by Lopez.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Brooklyn leading by 13. And here's Ingram from the arc. And the dunk by Lopez.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Fisher looking it over. Pass to Jones. Fox kicks to Davis. Just 4 to shoot. On the wing, Fisher. And the 3 off target.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Johnson against Booker. Out left to the wing. Fox finds O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. And Lopez throws it down hard.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And Campbell throws it down.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Keenan's shot is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Russell Westbrook in for Brooklyn.
First team foul. Into the lineup for your home team.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Pass to Johnson. Westbrook against Van Exel. Los Angeles with another miss. Brooklyn leading by 20. Here's Lopez. Booker in the post. Campbell defending. Bucket is good.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
First personal foul.
And the first one comes. Ewing's checked in for Brooklyn. Ingram comes in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Los Angeles, Horry's checked in for Campbell. And Jones subbed in for Magic Johnson. Here's Anthony. And it's Fox with the rebound. Los Angeles trails by 20. Here's Jones. Horry. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
It's stolen by Van Exel. A pass to Fox. Back to Van Exel. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Van Exel's got 5 points now this quarter.
And one thing about Van Exel, that man is never scared to shoot it, especially from deep.
Here's Anthony. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And Brooklyn leads by 17. And there's the call on Devin Booker. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. For Los Angeles, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Teardrop shot, Anthony. And it's denied by Fox. And he's able to get it back. Count that one. Anthony's got 14 points.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And so it's Brooklyn out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. I'll look at the field goal percentage number. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Ewing. Brook Lopez is out there with Ingram. Then it's Anthony, and it's Booker in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And Booker flashing his athleticism. What a dunk there by the young guard.
Knocked away. Ingram with the steal. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And the dunk by Booker.
And the coaching staff loves when Booker attacks. Puts the pedal to the metal there.
It's Jones on the wing. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Ewing misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers call time here. Half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. O'Neal a screen on Booker. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. That one, no good. Good D by Ewing. Ingram finds Ewing. For 3, Booker. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And I love the confidence Booker has. He didn't even stop to think before letting that one go.
Outside, Jones. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Stolen by Jones. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack.
And Lopez throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. O'Neal a screen on Booker. Johnson against Booker. Johnson kicks to Fox. Pass to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Johnson. Rebound, Brooklyn. Ewing's got 5 rebounds tonight. Deep 2 from Anthony. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Shaq. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Ewing's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Ewing. Ewing's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, and he's got the length and size to do damage inside. They just want him to keep adding good weight.
Booker against Johnson. Castro O'Neal. Shoots over Ewing. That misses off the backboard. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Lopez, no luck. O'Neal passes to Fox. Johnson kicks to Jones. O'Neal with it. Ewing defending. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
The Lakers with the ball. Taken away by Anthony. Pass to Booker. It's stolen by Jones. Johnson outside. Now, here is O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
There's 38 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Los Angeles, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Eldon Campbell, he's checked in for Orr. Fisher comes in for Fox. And Van Exel subbed in for Magic Johnson. O'Neal, and finished off by O'Neal.
And just keeping things simple on offense. Van Exel spotting the open man and just getting him the ball.
Good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. So he gets them both. There's 14 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Manning, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And I like the pass from Westbrook there, wanting to hit the guys right in their spots.
Here's Jones. The teardrop falls in. Jones has got 11 points.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Brooklyn leading by 21, taking a look at Los Angeles. Fox is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Fisher. Then there's Campbell. And it's Van Exel. And at the 1.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Left side, O'Neal. Offensive rebound, and Anthony sends it back.
He works so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
Barry's checked in for the Lakers. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
O'Neal is screen on Westbrook. Van Exel. A three-pointer is right on target.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Anthony's shot is off. Los Angeles trails by 21. Here's Barry. Lopez with the block. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. And Los Angeles with some changes. Horry's checked in for Campbell. Jones comes in for Barry. And it's Johnson in for Van Exel. And there's the call on Devin Booker. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Now Johnson. O'Neal sets the screen for Johnson. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Johnson, the pass to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Lopez, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Driving the lane, and Lopez throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Johnson against Booker. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. To the inside. And stolen by Booker. Here's Anthony. There's Lopez with the three. Knocks it loose. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Fox, strong, very confident player, an excellent defender, and a solid shooter.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Eldon Campbell, he's checked in for O'Neal. Davis comes in for Horry. Derek Fisher's checked in for Jones. And Van Exel subbed in for Magic Johnson.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Driving to the basket. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Van Exel no good. Brooklyn leading by 23. From about 19 feet. No good off the front iron. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range.
Three.
Edwards with it. He takes it in. No good with the layup. Fisher against Edwards. Pass to Van Exel. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Van Exel kicks to Davis. Down low. Here's Fisher. Again, Los Angeles. Here is Edwards. Banked in off the glass. And Brooklyn leads by 20.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Edwards. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it out.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So let's take a look at New Jersey's starting lineup. And it's Kidd in at the 1. And for Brooklyn, we've got Brandon Ingram. Anthony is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Ewing in at center, filling out the middle. And Brooklyn with possession here. Ingram, the pass to Ewing, and he jams it home with authority.
Boy, once he's near the bucket, he's a threat to throw it down because Ewing has such great size.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. And so here's New Jersey. 11 feet out. It's blocked. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Anthony. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
A mid-range master. Carmelo Anthony looks to attack from this area whenever he can.
Here's Kidd. Oh, Booker with a block. Now here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
From downtown, drains the triple. Ingram's got 5 now.
Ingram came into the league with an elongated shooting motion. They're working to tighten that thing up, and he's making some progress.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Right side, Irving. Cans it from the wing.
So many different ways he can attack you. He can pull up from the mid-range like he does here. The doctor is in the house, folks.
And Ewing gets it to go.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so here's New Jersey, following the bucket by Brooklyn. At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Kittles can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Kittles. Pass to Kidd. Here's Kittles. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Ingram. Here we go. Here's Anthony. Now here's Ingram. Let's go with a 3. That shot off the mark. Irving against Ingram. Here's Kidd. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Known as a pass-first player, that's who Jason Kidd is. He doesn't shy away from shooting off the catch when he has opportunities.
Brooklyn, no good that time either.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. And that one's good. Ingram.
In the paint, Ingram's got all the tools he needs. He just has to be aggressive.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter here. Timeout called, New Jersey.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
to Jefferson. And stolen by Anthony. In transition, here they come. Got it. Good job in the low post. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels. Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's clutter.
Could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
And it's Russell on the drive.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Outside Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. New Jersey shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Shooting for the away team.
Both free throws good from Irving.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Brooklyn leading by 14. Pass to Anthony. Fires the three. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Tries the spin move. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Smith. Irving's got 8 points.
Those huge hands combined with that elite athleticism, Irving does the most damage inside the painted area because of it.
New Jersey trails by 15. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Jefferson can't hit. Anthony, the pass to Booker. And Booker throws it down.
Oh, even in a bad situation, Booker has finesse. Works around the foul with grace instead of power.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the contest. That free throw good from Booker. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the away team, James Smith. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Brooklyn making a switch here. Smith hits them both. And Brooklyn with possession here. 16-point lead. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And so it's Brooklyn, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
They've got Bam Adebayo, Russell Westbrook out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's Manning in at the power forward position. And for the Nets, we've got Smith, and it's Jefferson in at the 2 spot. Pass to Ingram. And it's in there. Ingram's got 13.
Ingram just needs to have more and more nights like this, and with fueled confidence, he'll be a potent scorer.
And here's Smith. To the inside. That one falls.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Adebayo. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. Yeah, his eyes open wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
Here's Jefferson. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Jefferson can bounce now, and he's strong, capable of some ferocious throwdowns.
Manning's shot is good.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Timeout called, New Jersey. Boy, without question, Brandon Ingram displaying his skills today.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. In transition. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Always active on the defensive end with his hands. Quick reactions made that still possible for Westbrook.
He takes it in and finished off by Westbrook.
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
Pass to Kittles. And New Jersey misses again. Brooklyn leading by 22. Ingram, the pass to Lopez. Here's Lewis. He's guarded by Irving. Anthony in the post. He's against Smith. Anthony misses. And so here's New Jersey. Here's Van Horn. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Lewis. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Smith passes to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Rejected by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez.
Substitution for the away team. Brian Scott, Jason Kidd.
1:57 left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. Kittles passes to Kidd. To the paint from 7 feet. And it's Williams with the bucket inside. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Brooklyn. Booker comes in for Russell Westbrook. Brooklyn leading by 20. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And they pick up 2. Lopez has got 6.
That was not easy, but Lopez is solid playing through contact.
And stolen by Booker. Left side, Edwards. Offline with a baseline jumper.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Kidd. The putback. Rebounded by Lopez. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. That shot is good, Lewis.
Lewis will take this shot every time he can. No hesitation behind the arc.
When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Here's Kidd. Booker defending. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Brooklyn shooting their second and third shots at the line here. The first free throw is good. And New Jersey making a change here. Good on both. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality. Oh, my goodness! Whoa! Martin with some extra sizzle on that slam. That dude's just showing off now.
And it's Lopez, that time on the assist from Booker. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one. And stolen by Booker. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Martin. Finished off the break.
I like the decision to push it. He gives the D no time to recover.
Here's Lewis. The kick out to Edwards. And so it's Brooklyn, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Stolen by Booker. Brook Lopez is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Anthony. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Ewing in at the 5.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
And for New Jersey, and it's Kidd in at the point. Kittle. It's deflected. They recover it. Pass to Kidd. It's stolen away. Ingram on the wing to the middle. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, looking to add to his highlight reel that time, the big fella. Lopez showing you a little extra athletic ability for a big guy.
Stolen by Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's Ewing. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Good feed that time by Ingram, something you expect him to keep improving on with time.
Kidd to pass to Martin. Here's Kittles. Irving with it. 10 points for him.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Pass to Lopez. It's tipped. Martin outside. Rebounded by Ingram.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Counted from distance. Ewing's got 10.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Here's Kidd. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Booker. Here's Ewing. No good on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Kidd with the bucket.
Kidd has no issues mixing it up down low. He's a physical point guard.
Out to Anthony. Rebounded by New Jersey.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Pass to Irving. On the take, and Irving powers it home.
He is on some kind of roll. Julius Irving making it pop.
Here's Lopez. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. He's got 15.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him. Superb playmaking from Kidd with that dish right there.
From 15 feet away, and Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And, you know, Lopez is very much a real threat to drop one in from that range. I mean, he's an excellent shooter for his size.
In transition, here they come. Here's Anthony, and he lays it in on the break.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Pass to Kittles from deep. And New Jersey, another three.
The superb basketball IQ of Jason Kidd, scanning and surveying the whole floor and then zeroing in on the ready shooter.
Lopez for three. Can't get it to go. Shooting 8 for 10 now. And so here's New Jersey. Here's Kidd. Here's Kittles. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Kittles has got 6.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Ingram. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
A solid passer. Booker proving he's more than just a scorer there.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Booker. By himself. And Booker with the jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
And Brooklyn with possession here. And here's Ingram outside. It's hauled in by Van Horn. Here's Kidd. Here's Martin. Got a piece of it.
Good read that time from Ewing defensively, showing that he can be impactful at that end of the floor, too.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. No good on the 2nd free throw. Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. It's been all about Brook Lopez for Brooklyn. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back at him. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Edwards. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Manning in at the 4. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now Smith. Pass to Scalabrini. Here's McCulloch. Here's Scalabrini. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Manning. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Here's McCulloch, hounded by Adebayo. McCulloch, no good. Adebayo, that's good.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Here's Russell, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Russell. The finish! And then Russell with the dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Russell's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. And then Russell with the dunk.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Serving a screen on Russell. Smith against Russell. Here's Scalabrini. And New Jersey misses again.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
To end the cold spell. And it's blocked by Edwards. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Russell, that's good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Lewis has checked in for Brooklyn. Russell Westbrook comes in for Anthony Edwards. Irving, a screen on Russell. Pass to Martin. And Adebayo over to help. Irving against Russell. Shot clock at 6. Irving looking around. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half. Adebayo, the open look. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Kidd, the pass to Martin. Plenty of space. Yep, that one's good.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Brooklyn with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Lewis can't get it to go. And so here's New Jersey. Here's Kidd driving to the basket. Uses the glass on the layup.
Kidd doing a nice job snaking inside. I like that move. Terrific at maneuvering. Eel-like all the way to the rim.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his third foul of the game. Brooklyn making a switch here. Edwards is checked in.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 5.
Here's Kidd, pounded by Westbrook. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Brooklyn making a switch here. High arcing shot. Westbrook. Here's Adebayo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You can't fall for Adebayo's pump fake, or else he'll go right into the contact.
Both shots good from the strike. Here's Kidd.
Home team foul. Russell Westbrook. First personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
It does wonders for an offense to have a point guard like Kidd at the helm. A tremendous facilitator.
46 seconds left in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Here's Adebayo. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Pass to Van Horn. All sorts of time. And New Jersey misses again. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Keenan gets the bucket.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped and their opponent is at the line.
Yeah, and I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Driving inside. Then Westbrook slams it home. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal. Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Westbrook left side. Going inside, and he cans that one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention.